Hello, I'm Kristy Putnam. I'm here to help you craft your mindful practice to manage stress and chronic conditions, to boost productivity and enjoy more free time. Today, let's do a little neck stretching and massage. A little Tai Chi followed by some low back pain dangle. Shift your weight to one foot. Stealthily, like a cat, sink down, peel up the other foot, step out to shoulder width and grab a hug. Let the hands drop down to the sides. And a nice inhale. And exhale. Letting the hands float up like clouds to shoulder high. And release. Coordinating your inhale with your hands floating like clouds. Exhaling, roots deep into the earth below. You might like to lift the heels for a little extra balance challenge. Sending those roots deep into the ground in all directions out to infinity. Your inhale lifts your hands and heels, melting into the earth as you exhale. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the nose or out the mouth. The mouth can draw a circle if you choose to exhale out pursed lips. Last one. Slowly the hands drop to the belly. Palms rise up to the sky, arching the upper back, looking into the spacious cosmos. Making fists, bringing the forearms together, looking down towards the earth, curling your spine a little bit or a lot, listening to your body. Inhale to each vertebrae. Inhale into any areas of tension. Exhale. Release the pain down and out the feet, deep into the roots. Inhale and relax. Exhale and contract, tightening all the muscles you can find. Turn up the face, scrunch the toes. Noticing the power of opposites, relaxed and tense. A few more at your own pace, following your breath. Inhaling into the sky, exhaling into the earth. Last one. Take your time, noticing what you feel. The sensations moving through the body. When you're ready, slowly dropping the hands below the belly, palms facing up. Lacing the fingers together, bend the knees slightly, the tailbone sinking towards the earth. The hands lift up, turn out at the face, overhead, lengthening the spine in both directions. Exhale the arms down the sides with a nice sigh of relief. Again, putting space between the tailbone and the base of the skull. Imagining pockets of air between each vertebrae. As if two arrows from your center, one pointing up, one pointing down, lengthening, elongating. Last one, nice sigh of relief. Tilting the head to one side. Lengthening the spine at center, tilting to the other side. Lengthening at center, bending at the waist. Drawing the elbow up toward the sky. Stretching the side body. Putting space between the ribs. Making room for more oxygen. If you like, drawing the hand up overhead. You can use your thigh for support for a nice side bend. If you want a little extra challenge, sink down. You can step out wider. One continuous flowing motion from side to side, like seaweed in the ocean. Last one. Slowly returning to center. Shifting your weight to one foot, turn the toes out to 45 degrees. Shift your weight to that foot, rotate the other toes out to an angle. Continue to shift and rotate, bend the knee and turn the hips the same direction as the toes that take the weight. Straighten that leg, bend the other knee. Rotate the hips to the side. Imagine your spine as a straight up and down Tai Chi pole, like a broomstick. The torso simply rotates around the broomstick from side to side. Imagine an apple on top of the head remains in place. Bend the knee and then straighten. Bend the other knee, turn the hips to that side. Making little adjustments in the empty foot, turning out the toes if you like, to find your happy knees. Once you feel comfortable, beginning to push off the earth, bouncing the body, letting the arms hang heavy like ropes, swinging from side to side. Bend the elbows, make fists connect with the abdomen, a little massage, waking up the organs, perhaps gently tapping the kidneys in the back, the liver and gallbladder, spleen, pancreas. Bending the elbows, pushing off the earth a little harder. Send the hands up to the chest, and the heart, and the lungs. And flat palms to the tops of the shoulders. Give yourself a pat on the back for being here today. Self-care is never selfish. Nice little massage on the neck and the shoulders and back down to the chest. And below the ribs. Slowly returning to stillness, unwinding. The shoulders rolled up, back and down, open chest. Relaxed shoulders, heavy elbows. Imagine rocks tied to strings or pulling down on the elbows, heavy with gravity, while you hold a little ball in front of the belly. Open chest, shoulders back and down. Bending the knees, dropping the tailbone. Shift your weight and rotate to the side. Shift to the other side, turn the little ball over. Noticing your slow, deep breath coordinating with your mindful motion. Shifting and rotating to one side, the opposite hand drops down, toss out to the side. Bend the elbow, wave the hand into the face. Push an apple off the front palm. Toss out to the side, bend the elbow, wave into the face. Push an apple off the front hand. Toss. Wave and push. Repulse monkey, pushing away the 10,000 distractions. Making room for something new in your life. Perhaps releasing something that no longer serves. Inviting a new way of being into your life. Cutting a path to clarity. Heavy elbows, relaxed shoulders. Remembering science has shown you can take a break and think the movements in your head while breathing deep and slow to receive the exact same physiological benefit. Notice the head turning fully from side to side, 180 degrees. Find your stretches. One more. Cross your arms in the front, making an X, embrace tiger, return to mountain. Bringing the hands together, heart center, palms, rub, make some heat. Bring those warm hands to your neck and the tops of your shoulders, sending that hot energy into the cells, relax the muscles. Self-massage is holding, pressing, squeezing, tapping, rubbing, stretching, shaking. Noticing the sensations in the body. Intending energy flows where mind goes. Again, rubbing the hands, bringing one hand to the back of the neck, looking away from the elbow. Bringing the fingers all the way to the opposite side of the back, neck. Slowly rotating the face to look towards the elbow as you slowly drag the fingers across the muscles of the neck, down onto the shoulder. And then the other direction, the other hand, looking away from the elbow, slowly rotating the face. Couple more. For an extra nice stretch here, sink down, step out wider for a longer motion. Last one. Bringing your hand to the opposite shoulder, pressing in or squeezing. Find those sore spots. The other hand comes to the elbow. Use the whole body to wiggle around and give yourself a nice little massage. Qigong uses the whole body for less effort. And the other side. Pressing in or squeezing. Find your wiggles. And rubbing the hands one more time. Centering position, one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Perhaps closing your eyes, turning inward. Checking in with any intention you might like to carry into your day. Simply observing, drifting. Notice the body sway forward and backwards as you inhale and exhale. Placing one palm centered on top of the other, just below the belly button. Storing the energy in your center, compressing it into your little vibrant white pearl to call upon later. And bending the knees, sinking down. Pushing off the earth, sending the earth energy up the legs, up the torso, through the arms to the hands. Resetting the nervous system, cleansing all the cells, pumping the lymphatic. Shaking like a tree, leaves blowing in the wind. Find your own wiggle. Shake off the stress. And one more time, rub the hands, bring them together. Tapping all the way from the top to the bottom, down the side body. Sweeping. A nice little dangle at the bottom if you choose. To return to standing, bend the knees, hinge at the hips. Inhale, a straight spine to standing. Dipping the fingers into the earth, gathering the vital essence of nature from the biofield, the cosmos, bathing every cell of the body. Sending smiles to all the organs. Reaching up into the sky just after dawn, collecting those white twinkling lights of the stars vibrating like a waterfall, sending smiles to every cell. Last one. Grab a hug, standing meditation. Ride the horse, hug the tree. Relax fingers. Relax shoulders. Heavy elbows. One more gathering breath. Shift your weight to one foot. Stepping together, take a bow to acknowledge those who came here today to practice with you.